June was hot. July, despite the weather, was not. Vacation mode has officially hit the real estate market after very positive sales volume just a month ago. Will August provide us a bounce back? Maybe. Maybe not. There is evidence, however, that buyers are lurking. I get into all of this and more in this month's edition of our Greater Vancouver Market Update. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me for the August 2026 edition of our Greater Vancouver Market Update. Let's jump right into it by looking at the stats from last month, beginning with the sales figures. If you recall, at this time a month ago, there was cautious optimism about a strong June when it comes to sales volume, with a near 10% year-over-year increase. And if you also recall, I wasn't buying the hype. Unfortunately, it turns out I was right. July sales came in at 2,061 total transactions. This represents a 13.8% drop from June. But more importantly, it erases the June momentum as year-over-year sales dropped by 9.8%. From a historical perspective, July sales were 18.6% below the 10-year average, so we're still seeing volume figures far below seasonal expectations. Inventory also dropped off last month, which is to be expected as many folks take a break from trying to sell their home in the summer months. Total listings finished at 16,476, which represents a 3.2% decrease month over month. So with the drop in sales vastly outpacing the drop in inventory, our months of inventory rose to 8 MOI, sitting well into buyer's market territory. This range of months of inventory shows that there is simply not enough demand for the number of homes currently listed for sale. And when that happens, prices are pushed in a downward direction. And that's exactly what happened last month, with the home price index dropping by nearly a full percentage point to 1,088,800. I reported last month that there has been a feeling that prices have stabilized a bit over the first 6 months of the year. But the index took a bit of a beating in July, resulting in a pretty sharp drop seen here. This is why I always say, the slower months of the year maybe aren't so good for sellers, but they are the best if you're shopping for a new home, because the people who are listed in July, August, December, and January often really need to sell, and that's where opportunities present themselves. Quite honestly, I don't think August will be much better. It has been very quiet out there. Very few private showings, very low traffic at open houses, all of which translates to lots of leverage for buyers when it comes to negotiations. And this isn't just on our listings. I often speak with other realtors and mortgage brokers to try and get a sense of what they're seeing out there, because gauging the market based on our business alone doesn't provide an accurate snapshot of the landscape. One colleague who's currently carrying 12 listings says that he has had maybe 6 showings in total over the last few weeks. But a few agents have mentioned that their buyer activity has felt like it has picked up. And we're actually noticing that on our end as well. Our pipeline of buyers has definitely increased over the summer. So although it looks like headlines will be pretty grim at the start of next month, the jury is still very much out for what sales volume and the market will be like in September and onwards. All right, that's it for me for this month. Please like, comment, and share to help that algorithm, and I'll catch you right back here in about a month's time. Take care, everyone.